Hello once again. My name is Sarah, and for the next 3 minutes, I'm going to talk to you about nothing but cheese, specifically enzyme modified cheddar cheeses, which are cheddar based flavorings made by adding mixtures of enzymes to cheddar cheese and using special processes to speed up the cheese aging. And what's great about these cheeses is that they can be produced more quickly than normal cheese, and they can be added in very small amounts to a variety of foods to create what I lovingly refer to as a cheesy flavor explosion. So these cheeses definitely have their advantages, but a major issue is that their sensory and chemical properties have not been extensively researched. And this can result in product inconsistencies and increase the amount of time and money spent during product development. But fortunately, the findings from my research, which is focused on characterizing the taste, flavors, and aromas of 9 enzyme modified cheddar cheeses and identifying relationships between the sensory and chemical properties, will allow manufacturers to produce specific flavors and aromas in enzyme modified cheeses and to provide their customers with eternal happiness. So now you're probably thinking, that's great, but how did you do this and what did you find? And since you asked, I'll tell you. Well, I began by recruiting 11 participants to attend a series of 1 hour sessions across a period of several months. During these sessions, I had them taste and smell my cheeses and provide terms they would use to describe them, such as nutty, fruity, and yes, vomit. And once we had compiled our list of the taste, flavors, and aroma terms, the participants completed 2 days of testing in which they were given each cheese in duplicate and rated the intensities of the different aromas, flavors, and tastes they had detected over the past months. And using these intensity measurements, along with chemical information provided by the cheese's manufacturers, and completing what I like to call stats magic, we found that of the 44 different aromas, tastes, and flavors the participants had identified, 14 aromas, 2 tastes, 6 flavors, and astringency differed among the cheeses. Furthermore, by looking at these differences, we found that the harsh, more pungent flavors and aromas, such as blue cheese and horseradish, tended to be more intense in the cheeses with more free fatty acids and more amino acids. But the mild and less aged flavors and aromas, such as butter and dairy, tended to be more intense in those cheeses with a higher pH and greater percent fat and protein. Therefore, it seems that if manufacturers want to produce a cheese with the harsh, more pungent flavors, they need to generate a lot of free fatty acids and free amino acids. But if they want a more mild, less aged cheese flavor and aroma, and they really want that to shine through, they need to maintain a high pH and a high percent protein and fat. And that's my speech. Thank you.